I'm Mark Schneider and you're watching Schneider Classics, and I bought another vehicle, but mind you, this is not the vehicle we're going to be talking about in this video, because I've been hinting at another vehicle in quite a few videos that we got actually last year. I think I should make a video on finally, and then we'll get to this. Mostly because we got to steal the battery out of this guy, the big old behemoth that's been sitting here in the back for quite a while. We already got the Bloodhound moved over, which that and that will have something in common pretty soon. As you guys can tell, the old black truck is gone. I know I need to finish the video on that, but that vehicle is no longer here. But as you can see, me and the kids and the wife have already decorated this. My son's handprints, my daughter's foot. We did that last year because the city was the bylaw officers were starting to bug me a little bit. They're like, you have too many abandoned vehicles. I'm like, well, one abandoned vehicle is a vehicle without a plate that's unregistered and does not run. Well, it has a plate. It's registered to my name as a motorhome. And a motorhome's allowed to be in my property as long as it doesn't take up 80% of my yard site and is 30 feet from the property. But this, I bought, if you guys follow the channel at all, and I don't remember if I mentioned it on the channel or not. I did buy a scissor lift a couple years ago for a really smoking deal. In the as has been a Canadian Tire. Normally it's like $2.5 grand. I bought it for 500 bucks. I traded that hoist because on the low end when it goes on sale, it's about 1,500 to 2 grand after tax. Guy I went to finish my last level of schooling with had this bus. He wanted about 2 grand, but he was moving back to Alberta and he didn't want to bring it back to Alberta. And I was like, well, I have this hoist on the trade or anything like that. He's like, I'll trade you the bus for that. I'm like, great. Then he phoned me in Alberta because he wasn't originally to do the motor with it, because he did give me, if you guys remember that blue truck that we scrapped for parts, as I lift this behemoth of a hood up. No, I won't, because the hood is broken in the one back corner there and it doesn't seem to want to lift. But he was supposed to actually take the motor out of this, and we got that blue truck in trade for a motor that had the 305 that went into the black square body. That ended up blowing up head gaskets before I traded the truck for that Chrysler 200 that the wife drives now. He got stuck in Alberta. He phoned me up. He's like, hey, if you give me some money, you can keep that motor. I'm like, sure, I'll give you some money. So we got a 327 in here. And they work on getting this hood open a little better, as long as my camera stand doesn't fall over. It needs to be replaced. Yeah, this hood needs a lot of work if it's going to be any good anymore. That's okay, we'll deal with it. There's little small things. I did take a battery out. Sweet. I was smart. Smart enough to take a battery out. But I might as well show you now. So, single GM 2-jet Rochester. Here's the fuel line that comes up. That's not hose clamped at all. That's fine. I'm pretty sure everything's coming from the first tank, and there was new gas in the first tank. I wonder if it's still good. You can tell this engine has been out before because someone cut, instead of unbolting the fender, someone just cut it and re-welded it. You know, redneckery. Horns right there. It is a points system still on it. It says 350 valve covers on it, but those are the wrong valve covers. It's just the 327. Big old generator there. Oil fill. So this is an older school system here. This will be a 50s to 60s 327 motor. From what I believe, do I actually know if it's a 327? Not really. It's what I was told, and there's a GM intake number for all you people who like to know that. I know it says 357, but it's not. You can see there by the transmission, and there's a PTO cover on the side. And what's the oil on this thing? I know this thing does not leak. Actually, the oil doesn't look that bad on it. I lied. It's it could use an oil change, which I do plan on working on this thing a little bit more now that we're gonna get this thing turned around. For those of you who care about figuring out that VIN and body code and trim code and all that, if I can actually show you that nicely. It's a 64 to 66. It's registered as a 66. I actually think it's registered as a 64. I'm pretty sure it's actually a 66, but I don't recall. There's the truth of it. I don't actually know. You got to read that trim code, and I can't read those trim codes very well. Hopefully the camera caught it and I can read it better. It's already registered to my name. No, I'm never really planning on selling this thing. I mean, if someone came and gave me a good offer, I probably would. But I want to turn this into a family RV. So I love the front end. I actually do have a spur hood at the farm that's green. That if you look way back when in the old 67 videos, or even the long build 67 video, I think it's in there. That's 67, the Bloodhound. When I originally bought it, came with a 64 to 66 front clip. So I still have a grill to that, so I have a green grill, and I have a green hood sitting at the farm that may replace this hood. I see, and this says 72, so I don't really know. Like, obviously it was originally yellow. You can see the hood's bending and twisting here, and that bolt's pulled through. What I love about all this is there is a little bit of rust I gotta fix. And at the bottom of the one step, in the 80s, somebody's already converted all of this. It's got to be done again. I love these little flip steps here to get on the roof. Big old tires. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I got to put tires on it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with brakes, because none of the brakes work correctly at all. I love the vents. No, I don't remember if any of this works, but you can see the roof. Oh, that blew off. I gotta do something about that. That finally blew off and blew away and is now a problem. This was covered up, but I see now it's not. So I'm gonna have to do something about that this week, because it's gonna rain later this week. You can see one of the bus structure ribs right there. Nice, someone cut right across structure for that to put this in. This was one of those vents like that. That's a propane vent to the stove, and that's a plumbing stack. As you can see, I can see into, I'm not gonna show it, I can see into all my neighbors' yards from up here. I love just casually standing on the bus. But our plan is actually to eventually move this vent to there and put in AC here, because we're planning on putting our bed back here. Because right now how its situation is, there's a bed here, there's a pantry here, stove, sink, cupboards, and then a bathroom, which we're going to take all out, dinette, and our 2 chairs. I didn't realize that there's a hole all the way through right there. I'm guessing that used to be, because I feel there's a little metal piece in there. That feels like that used to be an antenna hole. Obviously tons of antennas, where they put a different set of clearance lights on it, because these ones are busted. I do want to upgrade it all to LED, just because it'd be easier. But that is a big thing with this thing, is this thing's a behemoth. I do have a new set of mirrors for it, so I'm happy about that. But as you can see, so that's where all the venting happens for the propane heater and everything. So the propane, which I don't know if we're going to delete or not. Anybody who builds schoolies or buses will let me know. So we open up our 80s converted storm door. Someone already got rid of all the bus. Ooh, man, it's hot in here. Here's a buddy seat that just locks into place like that. So it's locked or not. How do I do this? Okay, lift up. Now it's locked. So there's the driver's seat. Oh, the driver's controls. You can see definitely some 80s shag developed in here. This was my temp tag when I drove this thing home, which I think I'll go through the videos. AJ should have some videos of me driving it home. There's an old master cylinder. So the master cylinder and the booster were changed in this thing, but the brakes still don't work and stuff's problematic, and it's all got to be sorted through. Lift that up. It is a SM420 Muncie GMC transmission. Same one we actually have in the 67 currently. There's the old horn. I doubt this works. It's all the wiring's been played with over many years and finagled and whatever. It used to have a gun rack, some aftermarket speakers. This was somebody's pride and joy at one point. It came from Alberta. So a proud Canadian. Royal Reserve. You can see the cupboards are all busted up. Sink, drain. Actually, I do want to keep the sink. Water pump on, off. So we do got to mess with all this. If I can get this stove working, I would love to keep this propane stove. The propane fridge, gas electric fridge, I don't think we'll be keeping. The furnace, I think I'll switch to electric. Or then get rid of the bathroom. You can see in here. I got to sort still. I forgot how much stuff was in here. I never actually sorted through. Ooh, those could go to my garage sale next week. Those are for a early 2000s truck tow mirrors. So the heater core, those giant heater core hoses actually come up to a little heater core in here, and that blows for the defrost. And then you can switch it. There's a vent on the side that you can open up manually. Like there's choke, headlights, all that. Like all this has got to be played with. But there's a little tiny vent open so you can have cold air, and then you close it, and then those giant heater core hoses come into here. And I want to change this to a, like, look, all of this is coming out, and it's all gonna come out because I want it out. I don't want any of this carpeting. Like I said, we're gonna gut the whole bus. I'm also going to change that to a PTC, an electric heater core, just because I don't want to mess with it. And I actually wonder if I can get this fan working, because that'd be cool. This is old school, you know, a little bus fan. So the dinette. I did get this mattress for free, and it's still full of parts that need to go in my scrap trailer, because these are all diesel, small block Chevy diesel parts. You can see the cupboard here. Oh, there's a bunch of gas fittings and electrical stuff under there. Nothing in the fridge. Like, it'd be interesting to see if this thing works, because I mean, it would be cool if it works, and then maybe I don't change it out, but I doubt that it works. Like, I know this that I could probably sell for a decent amount of money, because we don't want a toilet in the bathroom, we don't want a toilet in the camper here. We have a small toilet that actually will eventually go underneath this bed. This bunk bed's got to be removed out, but we're then put a small toilet that just slides under the bed, because for the most part, if you go to a campground, there's bathrooms nowadays. Old school might not. I did grab these AD lights. These came off that blue truck, so we could swap to those. I'm not a huge fan of the way those look though, but if we're going budget, they're there. Yeah, so water's started to come through here. That's a brand new king mattress that I want to make fit in the back. It may or may not. Now here's one of the cupboards. Like I said, all of this has to be gone through. It's all got to be messed with. I gotta go steal the battery out of that 90s truck that we will show you guys. Take a look, there's cute stuff like this, there's toys everywhere. This is the old fuse panel. Oh, here's a school bus body. So for the heater and stuff. Superior Coach. So this is a Superior bus out of Ohio. Coach Corporation. Model number is gone. If anybody can tell me what the model number ends with 57, 58, I'd love to know. That looks like that's the body tag. Probably used to live on that door. Glove box. All the wiring's back there, I know that. Like I said, I think I'm gonna buy, like, and that's the thing. There's the washer fluid jug inside the bus, right there. Someone's 80s radio, where they have to take this out like crazy, and I don't know what happened here and what hole is cut, and figure all this out. All this has gotta go. Somebody rebuilt this in the 80s, and I'm not a huge fan of the 80s rebuild, but hey, it's still around to this day. So where do they go and grab a battery for this thing? That's right, the horn doesn't work either. I think I might change out the steering column, but we'll see. I do have another steering wheel, which I think is pretty cool. I have a semi-truck steering wheel. This one time did have a CB, so I think that antenna on the hole in the middle of the roof was it. One of these were radio. I think actually one was AM and one is FM, if I remember looking underneath. But we'll mess with it. That battery was in here. That battery's probably no good no more. So we'll go steal another battery. So now, battery's in it. Fill up the float bowl through the vent. Well, also just pour gas everywhere, but trying to fill up the float bowl through the vent. Just get gas everywhere. That's okay. Just hold that. Now I'll go start it. Hopefully
Rev her up. I'm doing that thing. Go, 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 go. The what? Which thing you want me to touch? Ah. We'll see. We'll see. Do. If I get electrocuted, I don't get workers' comp. This is just my own hazards. Wiggly, 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 wobbly. This is not my business.
Lights green on the battery. Battery just started the 90s truck, so.
Okay. Watch it. Hey!
I leaned over and just turned the key and it fucking fired right up. That's funny.
Hilarious.
It's like, no, I'll run.
I did squirt some more go-go juice in it. I don't think I should call it go-go juice, but...
Yeah, go-go juice. Hot sauce.
Ooh. All right. Try number 3. Wow. 3.5?
No, I mean go out in the yard as I back up.
Oh, okay. Okay. The bus runs!
Before I do, can you grab the gas plug off the fender?
Oh yeah, I could do that. Hang on.
And I think it's running off.
Gotta grab the juice.
I hope it's running off the tank now.
What?
I hope it's running off.
I hope so. Go bus go! Uh-oh. We jinxed it. Yay! Uh-oh. Come on, bus. Go, bus, go! Come on, bus.
Door.
The what?
The door's open.
Oh. Well, that would make it not want to go. Try number 4. Uh-oh. It needs its juice. Help is on the way, dear. Help is on the way. That's so weird. But look, we got some ruts. We're doing all right. It goes in the thing. It goes squeak. Wait. Drinkity, 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 drink. Come on, bus, go do your thing. Okay. Yeah! Go, bus, go! What? This thing's a guzzler. I'm not shocked it's a bus, but good gracious. Am I still filming?
Hmm?
Am I still?
Yeah, keep it filming. Why not?
Hey, I put it in the
I might
right.
have to move the camper just to give myself a better turning radius.
Yes, please. Ooh.
I don't think it's pulling gas from the tank.
No, really.
So I'll fill up the jug.
Yeah, maybe a bigger jug than olive oil. I don't know.
Remember how much gas we put in the gas tank.
Well, I don't know. That's your gas tank. But little recap for everybody who doesn't remember the story of the bus. So we got this like 2 years ago because our son was just a little bit. And
It wasn't 2 years ago, it was last year. Yes, because last year I bought it.
There was no babies in my tummy.
I bought it just after I started Canadian Super Shops, and I started at that shop in
5.
14 days.
Apparently it was a year. We will argue on that forever. But when we first brought it home, our son called it cool bus because he can't say school bus. I'm sure now he could. He's bigger. So our big cool bus. There you go.
So I'll pull forward a little bit now. Talk about better.
You'll pull forward. Certainly not pulling out. Heh. That's a kid's joke.
Yeah, I have no idea if it's pulling gas in the tank or not.
No.
It's also probably old. It's a year old.
Yeah. At least. If at first you don't succeed, try and try again. Come on, cool bus. Nope.
I'm definitely not pulling any cash. Or if I am, it's varnish.
Mmm, nummy, nummy.
Well, that runs pretty decent.
For not running for a while, I'm pretty impressed. Go, cool bus, go. You can't see a thing. What are you doing?
I got it.
We're gonna be here a while, hey? Sounds promising. Oh, he can't see for shit. What?
Make sure I don't hit anything on this side.
Okay. Oh my gracious, poor bloodhound baby, you almost got smooshed. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if it's falling from the tank or not.
No. Certainly further than you get along with just that. I'm gonna stand right here by the edge of our bloodhound so I don't get smooshed. You're good. Good.
Let it.
Wow. You flooded it?
No, I'm trying to do something and the bottle fell.
Ah. Alright, well you're good on this side so far. You're gonna start pulling forward?
Good?
Yeah. He can see what he's gonna hit though. Oi, oi, oi. I say that and he...
My bottle fell again.
Well, I was just telling the camera that you can see where you're at least going forward ways, but you almost...
No, I capped the hoods up.
Woo! Close calls all around.
Just in the day in the life of owning a 1960s bus.
The cool bus.
Ooh. Alright, I'll have to replace that. I guess I ripped that.
Really? The snags on the trees? How unforeseen.
Oops.
Huh? My goodness. Alright. Yep. Yep. Yeah, you're good. You're gonna whack the tree again.
Well, I don't have any room.
You got enough room to get past the tree.
Pardon?
You got just barely enough clearance to get past the tree.
Yeah.
It's tight. You guys straighten out.
They're gonna drive through anything with that thing.
Yeah. Once we fix her all up and shiny.
Yeah.
No, the truck should be fine, babe. As long as you head straight back. Yeah. You're good. Gunner. A little further. You're good. You're good. It's all good.
Focus on the trailer. Oh, my hand is so sore. 3 nights in a row I'm waking up and I'm so sore. It's like pins and needles all through my whole arm.
Yeah. Oh. 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 Stop. It's gonna.
You gotta put
rut
something by
back.
the tire or what?
Yeah.
That's fine. That's enough.
You can fit in there.
Yeah.
I could probably fit in there. I'm skinnier now.
Wiggle a kid in there.
Gotta take a picture of it. I was just
Bye
smiling
bye battery.
on the way back.
Yeah, I'll go back in the 90. Well, I think they put it in the basement and put it on the charger.
Alright.
And that's my 1964 school bus.